Hi, it's Jimmy here from Booster 365. Today I want to talk about some of the best pieces of advice that I've ever had, and that was from my mentor, who was Perry Marshall. He's one of the leading internet marketing guys. He used to be the Google AdWords guru. He's now moved on to better things now. He focuses a lot on the 80-20 thinking and 80-20 implementation. But really, my advice is that you really must get a good mentor, somebody that's made all the mistakes, and somebody that can guide you in the right direction. So one of the things Perry Marshall taught me was about applying the 80-20 principle to all aspects of my business, my marketing, and my life. And basically, what that means is 20% of the things that you do will generate 80% of the value. So in other words, you have to concentrate on the 3 or 4 or 5 things that bring in the most value. So you can't be spending your time just doing, emails and Facebook in general bullshit, stuff that's just time wasting, or stuff that you can pay somebody else to do a good job, for a few dollars an hour, and somebody that will be happy earning that money and doing that job. But if you focus on the 20% of the things that brings in 80% of the value, then that's when you can really succeed. So I got that advice from Perry Marshall. He also gave me 1 or 2 pieces of advice on how I can market my business and change my pricing structure. Now, at the time, when I actually went to Perry Marshall's house in Chicago, and I remember when I was deciding whether to go there or not, it was going to cost me $7,000 to spend 2 days with Perry Marshall, me and another 3 entrepreneurs. So $7,000 plus my flights. I remember definitely flying economy on that particular journey. I think it took me 4 flights from Bangkok via Tokyo and Detroit, and I managed to get to Chicago. So I spent probably about, I don't know, maybe $9,000 in total in getting there, coming back. Now, the thing that I didn't tell Perry Marshall and I didn't tell anyone, that was actually, I only had $10,000 to my name. I mean, in fact, I had about $8,000 in cash and maybe $2,000 on my credit card. My credit card was already almost maxed out except for those $2,000. So I spent my last pennies, I flew all the way to Chicago, I spent 2 great days with Perry Marshall, and I walked away there. I mean, I wrote down about 25 really good things that I can do, but really there was about 2 or 3 little nuggets of information that I took back and I implemented to my business. Now, I do remember some of my friends in Bangkok laughing behind my back and criticising me, calling me an idiot because I spent so much money to spend a couple of days with Perry Marshall. But little do those arseholes realise that I've probably made about $1 million since then because of that advice. So I think, a $9,000-10,000 investment to make $1 million is a pretty damn good return. Obviously I spent quite a bit of money on marketing. I did actually have to give back quite a lot of refunds at one point because the business, I didn't really set it up the way I was supposed to do. I made a few mistakes, but the bottom line is that since then I've certainly made over $1 million just because I invested in a mentor. So it's probably one of the best things you can ever do. Most of the business owners that I know and entrepreneurs that are struggling or they're just getting by, they are not prepared to invest a single penny on buying valuable education or hiring a mentor. And that's why they're struggling, that's why they're broke. But if you want to be in the top 5% of really successful and happy business owners, then get yourself a good mentor.